Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Are you looking to take drama out of your life? Do you know how to set personal boundaries with others? I have the course that you have asked me for, the Guide to Setting Personal Boundaries on mastermind.com, where you'll learn what they are, why they're essential, and how to set them as part of your self-care routine. The link is in the show notes. Don't allow other people's drama to affect your life. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 147. Simplify your life helps growth in all aspects. Your life will become more balanced, free, and joyful if you simplify it. When you start to experience these advantages of living simply, you start to wonder, where else in my life can I remove distractions and simplify to focus on the essentials? Even though modern life can be hectic and complicated, it doesn't make us happier or more fulfilled. Everything in your life takes up space, which is why it's crucial to simplify. There's only so much room available to you, whether it's in your mind, your body, or your calendar. You have a cost associated with everything you own, do, and interact with. Additionally, having lots of things costs a lot of money. You will have more time, space, and energy if you simplify your life. The freedom to enjoy things will increase with the amount of simplicity you have. Why life becomes complex. It gets more difficult as you go through life. The need to balance a job, family, hectic schedule, paying bills, and the daily list of things to accomplish. Your homes, schedule, hearts, and mind become cluttered with things, and your attention shifts from the things you want to do to the things you need to accomplish. Life sometimes seems difficult and stressful. How great it would be to hit the stop button now and again to slow things down and catch your breath. Catch up on household chores or your to-do list. But it's difficult to do when you're being pushed in several directions and it feels like everything and everyone wants your immediate attention. Let's face it, simplifying your life isn't simple. How to edit your life. Modern life constantly pushes us to do more, be more, achieve more, and spend more. As one day slips into the next, you strive to do it all and then wonder why you're exhausted, stressed out, or operating on autopilot. If you recognize this, I urge you to take a moment and reflect. How do you feel about the days that make up your life? Are the activities you're doing what you really want to be doing? Do you feel joyful and content, or restless and unable to concentrate? When you're feeling overburdened and overwhelmed, it may be time to discover some strategies to calm down and seek some serenity, rather than engaging in further running around, stressing out, and getting frustrated. Focus on your priorities is a key component of life simplification. It's about finding simpler ways to complete the tasks you must complete and leaving yourself more leeway to complete the tasks you desire. Although simplicity doesn't grant you a peaceful existence, in my experience, it definitely helps. Here are 5 ways you can simplify your life. Number 1, declutter your environment. Your surroundings affect your psychological and physical well-being. Having too much stuff wastes your resources, whether you seek items lost or feel overwhelmed every time you open your closet. Having a tidy home makes you feel more productive and energized than when you're surrounded by mounds of laundry, documents, and dishes. You'll feel lighter when you have fewer things to worry about. Additionally, you'll be able to organize and find the objects you want to keep. Start by purging one room at a time, and you will experience an improved sense of well-being. Number 2, purge mental clutter. Poor mental habits have significant psychological impact. Negativity, focusing on the past, and relinquishing control are just a few of the negative behaviors that will wear down your mental stamina. Eliminate the mental chatter and clutter. Make room for better thought patterns like self-compassion, gratitude, and realistic self-talk. Take a moment to calm yourself down when you notice yourself engaged in unhealthy ways of thinking. Then consciously imagine a more sensible inner conversation. A mind that is overloaded with thoughts and information is also burdened with anxieties, difficulties, and things to remember. Your ability to concentrate, avoid distractions, and get an insight into your authentic emotions are all aided by having a clear mind. Your brain does far more than just retain the minute details of everyday life. Give your brain a break by writing your ideas and your to-do list on paper or by utilizing the apps on your cell phone. To get more out of life, you must change your perspective. Even though it may seem like a fantastic method to blow off steam, evidence shows that complaining about your troubles is more likely to make you pessimistic and consequently more prone to future negativities and dissatisfaction. Number 3, set personal boundaries. Many have been in relationships that seemed a little unbalanced or were demanding and challenging. You should declutter your life of any connections that aren't based on shared sense of strength, love, and support. Finding a method to keep the relationship going in a way that respects and benefits both of you does not require being impolite or unkind. Foster genuine, healthy relationships that add true worth to your life. These relationships should be supportive of one another. Negative people can occupy a lot of space in your life, whether you have a friend who finds an issue with every situation or a cousin who constantly complains about how unfair life is. Setting appropriate boundaries is crucial. Even if you spend little time together physically, the time you could spend expecting a visit and the time to recover after it can be draining. Saying no or breaking off a relationship entirely might occasionally be the kindest thing you can do for both yourself and the other person. Getting rid of poisonous individuals makes room for others who are supportive and loving. Number 4, gain control of your finances. How much money you have doesn't matter. Money will take up too much space in your life if you don't start managing your finances. Your financial decisions will become a lot simpler if you create a budget and clear set of objectives. Once you've gained control over your finances, you'll find that you're spending less time, effort, and energy worrying about money. Financial freedom brings with it a sense of calm. But simplifying your finances, you prevent the accumulation of piles of paper and forgotten bills to pay, as well as make it simpler to stay on top of your monthly spending. Review your income and expenditures for each month during a peaceful moment when you won't be disturbed. Make a strategy to pay off any debt, cut back on wasteful spending, and allocate what you can to a savings account. Change to paperless billing, automate your payments, and establish a monthly budget to adhere to. Number 5, learn time management skills. No one can ever earn more time. It's your most precious asset. However, it's simple to lose time moaning, aimlessly scrolling through social media, or impatiently waiting for things to happen. Don't pass the time by living a busy life. Stop squandering these precious moments by engaging in these types of activities. Schedule the most important activities, but don't concentrate on doing. Schedule some time to simply be. Take a stroll, play with your kids, observe a sunset, and enjoy the present. Although your time is valuable, it is simple to waste it. You need time to unwind and rejuvenate. Thus, don't believe there's a need to be productive all the time. However, I believe that whenever feasible, whatever you do and how you choose to spend your time should add value in some way. Consider your days and your agenda. Is there anything you may delay or decline for the time being? Consider the advantages of having less to do and giving yourself more leeway. Set priorities for your tasks and become more conscious of the little things that take up time. Moving forward, simplifying life. Sometimes life can be difficult and trying to simplify things can seem overwhelming. In fact, this is the exact opposite of what simplifying your life is about. However, you're not required to make every single change at once. Start daily, eliminating one thing from your life. Make some space somewhere to feel lighter and freer by clearing some clutter, making mental space, blocking off an hour on your calendar, etc. The simpler your life is, the less you possess, the less you have, and the less time you spend doing things you don't want to. And there is much to be said for taking advantage of life's modest joys. Do you need help learning to clear your mental clutter? Are you looking for support to empower yourself to set personal boundaries? Do you want a strategy to help you create an extraordinary life? Consider contacting me about my coaching services at terrykozlowski.com. Together, we can create an action plan for you to simplify your life. To hear about how I learned to edit my life, you can do so by reading my book, Raven Transcending Fear, available on Amazon, or you can go to raventranscendingfear.com for more information. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com, where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.